Okay, I'm going to walk you through on how to set up an event for your group and what that looks like on the web. So you're going to navigate to a web browser, go to Planning Center, and very similarly to your teams, you're going to go to Groups here, and then you're going to find your group. So I'm just going to do the FPU group. That's the one that I am the leader of for this semester. Do an event. You're going to navigate down to Events. You can see I already have a lot of these set up for our semester, and anytime there's a little indicator dot on that day is when you're having a group, and you can set those up. And you see I skipped a couple because we're taking that week off, and so on and so forth. But to add a new one, I'm just going to do create new event. This is going to be a testing event. We're going to do August 20th at 7 to 8:30. I'm never going to repeat this because this is just a test. You can do this weekly if you wanted to do that, and you would know that you'd only have to set this up once, or you can do this on a one-time basis. Just to show this map a little bit, I'm going to select this as a new location just to show you how this works. So for the White Oak campus, I'm going to select that. I'm going to show the map, and that gives you a couple options here. So as a member of the group, you're going to get an exact location. So if we see that exact location, we can zoom in on the map, we know where that's there. As a non-member, and a non-member means you're just not in that specific group, you're still a part of the church, or you're a part of potentially joining that group. This just gives you approximation as to where that group is meeting. The reason this might be good is just for some privacy's sake. If you're meeting at your house, you may not just want to put your address on blast out there. So it gives you the option to be a little more private when people are just shopping groups, and gives them also a ballpark on how far it might be for them. Just for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and save that as our item. I'm going to do a reminder for one day before, just so all the members of the group get a notification, and that's just going to set them up and allow a RSVP to go out. And what an RSVP is, a day before, as you saw on the last setup screen, it's going to send out an email and a notification to the app that, hey, there's a group coming up, can you let us know if you're coming, if you're not coming. It gives you a little blurb if you wanted to share, like have a doctor's appointment or work or something of that nature. It allows you to have that accountability. So as this trickles in, you'll see these RSVPs change to a different status. I'm going to go ahead and show that on the screen momentarily here. And what you're seeing on the screen is the actual RSVP email that goes out, and then showing you what it looks like from the leadership standpoint as far as them answering it. And it just gives you a little notice that they are coming or not coming, or whatever that might be. If you wanted to cancel an event for some reason, you have that ability. All you would do is just go again to events, you'd find that event that you want to cancel, you'd click into it, and you can click cancel. And this will leave it on your calendar. If you wanted to completely remove it from your calendar, you're going to go into edit, and you go down to delete event, and that's going to take it completely off the calendar at that point. Hope that helps. And a couple different options just to point out here. You can add a member right here if you wanted to. All you have to do is just search, and it'll start to prompt different people, and you can go ahead and click them and add them in there if you wanted to do it that way. The other option is for them to sign up. So next we're going to talk about members joining your group on their own. So as you can see, I'm navigating to the App Store to download the Church Center app. And it's that second one there. I already have it installed, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. And I'm doing a search within the bar by zip code. And then I'm going to type in Bridge City. And you can see there's the 4 campuses. I select White Oak, and it prompts me with a login screen. You're going to have to enter your phone number. And then it might also prompt you to enter an email address based off your Planning Center profile. So go ahead and enter that. And then click Let's Go. It's going to send you a code. So I open the email, grab the code, put it in, and we're able to log in. So you can enable notifications. That'll help you stay in touch with your group members as well as they with you. So then we're going to go to groups, and you can see we're going to select Financial Peace University. So this is what they see. They have the ability to read all this if they want. They could see a tentative location, and then you request to join. They don't have to include a little blurb here, but I just put one there just to see what it does. And then I click send. So there it is. That's from the user standpoint of joining a group. So the next thing, we're going to see what the email notification says whenever a member did join. So there it is. I then click in to go to the app, and I could see that member. I have the ability to read that message. And then I can add them to the group. It prompts me if I want to notify them that they are added. So I click that checkbox. Again, not necessary if you want to communicate with them. Just a short welcome email, maybe some specifics about the meeting the first time, or parking, or what to bring. Those are always useful and helpful things to share with your members, just to set the expectation. So I scroll down, and I go ahead and I send that. Okay, this next thing that we're going to look at is the upcoming reminders. So this is what it looks like as a notification. And you can see once we log into the app, you can see the individual members in there that have actually either said they're coming, they're not coming, or there's a maybe. That means they typically did not respond, or they did select maybe. It just gives you a quick glance on how to prepare your resources for that night. And again, this isn't a required thing that we're having your members do, but it's just a heads up if they're going to be able to make it or not, for some accountability. Now we're going to talk about taking attendance. So what you see, this is the web version. This is the email that you're going to get typically 10 minutes before your group starts. You just click that link, and it takes you into the actual portal where you can click that highlighted item that says take attendance for the event. And then once you click that, you're going to see details to the event, the attendees. You can easily check the box if they were there. You can add members if you wanted to. You can even add visitors to this portion right here as well. Just simple click and play, and then you're just going to click the submit button when you're ready to submit that. And then we're going to take a look at it on the mobile as well. So on the mobile, you're going to log into the app. You're going to go to the top corner, and you're going to find that notification says take attendance. Very similar. You could check the individuals if they're there. You can add or subtract visitors, add a member if you wanted, and again also click submit.